Okay, hello. I just wanted to show you some of the podging here. Dries clean, and we put potpourri in there and it smells great. They're just leaves that have dropped off a flower arrangement. So it's always a good idea to put flowers in your glass jars, and you want to keep them clear so you can see the potpourri. Yes. Little bow here. Oh, here we are. It's actually drying. Just turning it around here. Okay, in the light. Okay, but we are going to paint the bottom. Okay, and here is another one. I use this for my paintbrushes. We painted it white and we just podged around the outside edge. Different flower pieces, cutouts. They can be any shape, circular, square, whatever. And now we are going to podge or clean off this container. Okay, so we're going to put, and then we're going to paint. Yes. So let's just see here. I'll put this over here to dry. Okay, so let us so I'm going to take this out. I always leave my little wipes in the jar, so it reminds me, yes, I have to clean it off. And let's see how this one comes out. Ooh, you can get these at the pharmacy in a box. So it's much better than the wipes, the liquid. If you do get the liquid, you can always use the cotton balls. Here we go. I'm just going to keep it actually folded. So we'll just go around the outside edge. Okay, outside edge. And it actually smells really good. So with the podging, with the napkins around the outside edge here, it won't show up all of these things here. So you'll just cover it up. The paint will cover it up too. So I'm just cleaning off the edge, right here, cleaning off the edge. Just gets rid of any of the grease or grime on the outside of the containers, even after you wash it, you know, so in the bottom part too. Okay, and let's see. Oh boy, let's do something here. Hello, Miss Muffet. Good. By the way, that was our cat. I just said hello to her. She likes to come into the kitchen when I'm working in the kitchen. Okay, here we are. Alrighty, so it's nice and clean now. So what we're going to do, we're going to paint this one. We can paint, let's see. I'm going to get another color. Hold on, maybe I can use the white. Maybe I'll use the white. The white is nice. Or the yellow, or whatever. Okay, so I decided to use the green. The green is always nice, an earthy tone. Okay, so we'll just move this out of the way. So we're using green. And we did use purple. There we go. So we're now using the green. There we go. And we'll have to let this dry as well once we're finished painting it. Okay. Some people might want to paint the underside of it. Some people might not want to. But this is a nice color. It's an earthy tone. An apple green. Ah. Who likes the green apples? The Spartan ones. The Granny Smith, that's what they are, Granny Smith. See how the paint covers up these holes? Okay, and then when you have the actual cutout napkins on top, you can't see. So it covers everything up. Okay. Alrighties. This is good. It doesn't take very long. Just a lot of drying between coats. That's the trick. If you let it dry between the coats, then it will dry better. And yeah, so there you go. I like to dry mine. Some people, they want to get going with it and they just apply the second coat and they really don't allow it to dry properly. But you can always put the timer on in your oven and say, okay, this has got to dry for an hour. And then once it's done, then you've got it, or you can just let it go for another half an hour. But see, look how fast it's painted up. Okay. Alrighties. Okay, so I always do the bottom of the glass last because I want this to dry first. Okay. There you go. So this is just drying. Okay. Today is Monday, February 22nd. Ah, a double digit. Okay, so it's getting there. So we're just... Okay. Letting it color there. And we can also use the purple too. We're going to do that. We're going to paint the bottom now that the podging is done on the outside. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just tilt it down. There you go. You can see that? Okay. There we are. So we're just going to let this dry. Yeah, this looks like it's going to need two coats. So let this dry. And we're going to paint the other. Okay, so we'll just leave this. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, so just put this there. Okay. Now, we're going to just rinse it. You can always use a cup too to put this over here. Okay, so I need a purple. Always shake your paints up too. That just mixes up the paints. Ah, okay. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to put this over here. Okay, can you see that? Yes, you can. There, see? There you go. So we're going to paint the bottom. See how the bottom's not painted? We're going to paint that. So leave that like that. Okay. And we're going to put the paint in our little paint container. So we're going to use the paint here. Oops. There we go. Here goes the paint. There we go. Oops. This lilac is a great color. Very pretty, very spring-like. I would only suggest doing maybe one coat for the bottom because no one's really going to look underneath. Okay, so there we go. And if you have any extra purple paint, let's see here. We're going to spoon it back into the container. There we go. Just go like that. Okay. Just going to spoon it around. That way you don't have to waste your paint too. You just pour it back in with the brush. There you go. So, just saves the paint from drying out. Okay, so, alrighty, thank you very much. We'll watch the next blurb. Thank you.